Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Our two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran wrap defense played by both of these teams.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Nas Reed out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. The three, here's Harris. Duran controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Duran in the high post. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Over Gobert. And it's Cunningham missing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Conley looking for an opening. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch and shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Outside for LeVert. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Over to the left wing. Harris outside. Off target with the three. And there's the call on Jalen Duran. That's his first foul of the game. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Thompson passes to Duran. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And with the regular season coming to an end, here are the new power rankings. You look at Minnesota, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the number 1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Out to the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And again, the Pistons missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. McDaniels can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Pass to Reed. Gobert with a screen on Harris. Reed for three. The rebound by Detroit. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Harris against Reed. Outside McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. From deep, Conley. Minnesota again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside for LeVert, and stolen by Edwards. The three is up. Duren with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Cunningham against Gobert. The three from Thompson. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Robinson in for LeVert. McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Now Reed. Green covering. Reed, good.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Here's Cunningham. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, lots falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Pass to Robinson. On target from range.
I just love the ball.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Outside Robinson. Another three for Detroit.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Minnesota now. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Stewart, the pass to Green. Thompson outside. Cunningham finds Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Conley. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Down low. Fade away. Reed can't hit.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And it's Cunningham missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Dillingham, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. And with 3 games remaining in the regular season, here's how the East stacks up. You look at Detroit, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Well, I think for Detroit, they've really impressed me with their play this year. There's a reason they are first in the conference right now, and that's because of their hard work and selfless attitude.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Ivy's checked in for Thompson, and Sasser's subbed in for Cunningham. Pass to Dillingham. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
1:15 left in the first quarter. DiVincenzo against Ivy. Stewart, a screen on DiVincenzo. Ivy. The Pistons rebound. Outside Robinson. Now here's Sasser. Pass to Stewart. Clock at 4. And finished off by Stewart.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the long J.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
And it's Ivy penetrating for 3. Robinson, who's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Reed. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the strike.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller comes in for Reed. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. Ivy up top. DiVincenzo covering. The steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dillingham. Sasser defending. Dillingham, no good. Ivy, left side. Pass to Sasser. There's the triple. And Detroit another 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Freeman in at the 4 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Shannon. Good on the baseline, Jay. Shannon's got his first points of the night.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
And it's Ivy penetrating for 3. Robinson sends it home from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 11. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's tipped. Ivy against DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. Now Sasser. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Stewart, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Launches it. Drains the triple. Shannon's got 5.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Now here's Sasser. Left side Robinson. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
Timberwolves trail by 10. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Green. Karis LeVert's checked in for Robinson. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Back to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. And Cunningham pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ivy outside. Pass to Duren. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Conley. And a nice finish on the layup. Conley's got his first points in this one.
You know, the defense locked so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
Out to Harris. On the arc. And so far, this one 2 for 4.
Now shooting the three ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Detroit.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the basket by Freeman.
Leave somebody open on Conley's team at your own peril. He's going to make you pay for that.
The Pistons lead by 9. Ivy with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's LeVert. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some things.
Physicality in the paint. A very capable three-point shooter. Ivy can knock down that short corner 3.
Outside McDaniels. Shoots over Duren. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
McDaniels with a steal. Here's Edwards. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. The Pistons lead by 10. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Counted from distance. Edwards got 6 points.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Cunningham on the take. Outside for LeVert. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Ivy defends. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside for LeVert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
He's checked in for the Pistons. Sasser comes in for Cunningham. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Naz Reid comes in for DiVincenzo. Gobert passes to Conley. Outside Reid. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Thompson. Inside. Sasser outside. Back to Duren. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Reid to screen on Thompson. Edwards, no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Duren with a screen on McDaniels. LeVert passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Very nice read that time from LeVert. He's the guy who racks up the assist. Very good feel on offense.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. To win the run. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Stolen by Reid. McDaniels against Thompson. Outside Conley. To the inside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
1:31 left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Duren. By Conley. That one's good. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
On the wing, Thompson. Going inside. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren. That gives him a double-double.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
McDaniels inside. He's checked by LeVert. McDaniels can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Hey, you know, when he lacks inside, he makes up for it with his vertical.
Timberwolves trail by 13. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Edwards against Thompson. Outside Reid. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From deep, Conley. Thompson pulls it in. The 3, here's Harris. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Pistons on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh man, when you can't defend the 3, it's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. And next up, let's check out the Players of the Month. These guys have been red hot. For the West, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic stuffs the stat sheet pretty much every night. Controls the pace of the game. Superstar.
Would you say he's a little bit like Magic? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kate Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Outside Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Timberwolves trail by 14 to the paint. Here's Edwards. Getting a good look.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Out to Thompson. To Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Harris on the wing. Here's Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Robinson. Takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. So a moment now to see the story for Naz Reid.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Thompson, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the shot goes down. And that's now 8 points here for Naz Reid.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Robinson finds Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by. Back over to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Harris. Nails the baby hook. Harris has got 9 points. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. And LeVert subbed in for Thompson. Conley passes to Gobert. Robinson against McDaniels. Reed a screen on Robinson. Pass to Edwards. Fires for three. Minnesota again missing.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
LeVert, very confident. He's an amazing athlete and can put the ball on the floor and attack on the drive with the best of them.
Conley against Cunningham. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Fires it. Detroit with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Cunningham outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And the call will be against Kate Cunningham. That's it. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in play,
The previous play is
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least...
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conley, a screen on LeVert. Back to Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Detroit leading by 8. And here's Cunningham. Green for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Green's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. McDaniels got his third basket of the night.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Outside McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. McDaniels got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Pass to Duren. And here's Robinson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McDaniels against Robinson. McDaniels passes to Reed. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. And here's LeVert for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Shannon. Reed in the post. Working on Green. Reed can't hit. The Pistons' shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Ooh, the D got there too late, and he'll go. The line.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Edwards against Thompson. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Thompson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Then it's Miller, and it's Shannon in at the 3.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Shannon. And he jams it home with authority.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Shannon. Now Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Sasser outside. Thompson scanning the floor. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Timberwolves trail by 8. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Clock finds Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From outside the arc, Holland with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Miller. And Dillingham subbed in for Shannon. Pass to Holland. Back to Ivy. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, no good by Detroit. And for Minnesota, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. They get it back.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's Reed. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Pistons lead by 10.
You know, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Clark. To the middle. Strong finish by Gobert.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Ivy finds Thompson. Offline with a three.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Sasser defending. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Shoots over Holland. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
They set a pick. Sasser outside. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Thompson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Sasser, the basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Ivy against DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Ivy. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thompson, and he makes it on the layup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Lets the three fly. Edwards can't hit.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Sasser. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. For no purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nas Reed's checked in for Clark. Jaden McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Dillingham. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Levert's checked in for Ivy. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Picked by Gobert. Edwards for three. Another miss by Minnesota.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
And here's Duran. Cunningham outside. From the arc. Connects from downtown. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than the NBA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, partner. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he can handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Blocked! And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels. Another chance. He gets the layup.
Determination there from McDaniels. Love seeing that. Refusing to be denied on the drive.
And the ball goes out. Bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Detroit making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The Pistons lead by 11. Cunningham drives in. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Reed. Outside Edwards. The 11-footer. Duran pulls it down.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Reed. Now Edwards. Here's Gobert. Duran with a steal. Thompson right side. Outside Harris. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pistons.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Man, what a special year they're having. Picking up their 59th win.
And these teams meet only twice a year. Different conferences, so there's a bit of a feeling out process. I thought they made good adjustments along the way and just did what they had to do against Minnesota.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Jalen Duran.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific. Extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. 3 points.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
So they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're losing by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Robinson fires. Buries it. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Duren.
Tonight, I'm looking forward to this break. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Karis LeVert is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. Now Maxey. After Karis LeVert missed from long range. Duren against Embiid. Nails the baby hook.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Cunningham passes to LeVert. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Cunningham outside. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's Watford. Covered by Cunningham. Watford bounce pass. Embiid against Durant. Embiid, no good. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Thompson against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break. Here they come. The Pistons working the ball around now. Back to Duran. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. Now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
Here's Cunningham after the Sixers pick up 2. Duran a screen. Cunningham drives in.
Once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Pistons. And here's Maxey outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Duran with a screen on Maxey. Cunningham.
Yes! And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Duran finds Levert. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
McCain, a screen on Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. McCain gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Pistons leading. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists tonight. Cunningham looking around.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Duran finds Thompson. On the wing, Thompson.
76.
Here's Duran. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Nobody near George. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 3. Thompson passes to Duran. Back to Thompson. Here's Levert. Cunningham right side. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Philadelphia with the ball. Outside, George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. Yep. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And for over a decade in the NBA great, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Maxey.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is George. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Like at 6. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Sasha.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Grimes. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Sasser. Outside Robinson. Stewart, a screen for Robinson. And the dunk by Stewart.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
McCain sets a screen for George. Pass to Embiid. Fades away. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
They're finding lanes to move now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, George. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. It's Thompson off the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. The free throw line. So great tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Detroit making a switch. Ivy's checked in. Edgecombe with it. He's covered by Sasser. Oubre for 3. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Grimes. Another shot. Ivy kicks to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Green. Ivy on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So a moment now to see the story for Cade Cunningham. Taking a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Number 5 is VJ Edgecombe.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Now, here's Oubre. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pistons leading by 11. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Robinson. And here's Ivy. Now Sasser, who picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota. And the 3 ball is good. Robinson's got 8 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Clippings with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly put inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sasser with it. No scoring in this one. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Maxey driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Green, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Grimes in at the threesome. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pistons leading by 10. Robinson on the wing. Over Grimes. Robinson misses. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Here's Edgecombe. Last game out, he had 14. And here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Drummond with a screen on Robinson. A second left, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you, Kevin.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Ivy. Robinson for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Ivy. Now, Detroit moving it up. Stewart gets to Robinson. Ivy against Drummond. Pass to Sasser. Over Maxey. And Detroit again with the bucket.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Robinson, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Maxey looking it over. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You don't see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 10-1 run. LeVert the pass to Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Second one on Embiid. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Cunningham. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Missed inside.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Harris.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. And some changes here for the 76ers. Brendan Watford's checked in for Oubre. George comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Jared McCain subbed in for Edgecombe. LeVert against McCain. Here's Maxey. He can't get that one. Great defense that time from Duran.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the Pistons. Embiid finds George. 6 on the shot clock. It's 1 for 3.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. McCain against LeVert. Embiid with a screen on LeVert. McCain's shot is off. Pistons leading by 17. The drive by Thompson. Now, here's Duran. And here's LeVert, defended by George. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Launches a 3. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty game.
Three-pointer, LeVert. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers trail by 17. Outside, George. Maxey sets a screen for George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 7.
And George is great at finishing around the rim. We don't see that in a lot of wings these days.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Watford passes to Grimes. Here's McCain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. 76ers with the new shot clock. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
At the line for your Sixers, Quentin.
He hits the second from the line.
Taking the ring shot.
And he nails the third. Pistons leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
George up top. Down low. It's stolen by Cunningham. There's LeVert. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
McCain with the ball. Covered by Cunningham. Grimes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham inside. McCain defending. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson. Sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bonus checked in. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duran. Paul Reed comes in for Harris. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Now LeVert. He's got 5. Robinson misses. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Bona's got 4 this quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
everybody. Get loud for that.
Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Pass to Watford. Here's McCain. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Detroit feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
What a blow to lose Julius Randle. Leaves a big hole in the lineup. Look, he's really developed his game. He's an Iron Man who can go for as many minutes as you need.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Pistons.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with this second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pistons leading by 17. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Here's McCain. And here's George for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. George has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the 76ers. Here's Cunningham. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Maxey. Plays it up off the glass. Maxey's got 9 points.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
It's LeVert on the wing. Thompson passes to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Thompson, third personal foul.
Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for Isaiah Stewart.
And those are some numbers that we can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him early.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Thompson right side. Back to Cunningham. Maxey against Cunningham. There's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys?
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. To the middle. And it's George missing. Pistons leading by 14. Harris inside. McCain defending. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Harris inside the line. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, George. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one is good. And 11 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Pistons, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Duran against Embiid. From past the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Embiid with the steal. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kicks it out to Maxey. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. For 3. The offensive rebound. There's Embiid. In close. Embiid gets it to fall.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan. He's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Cunningham passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Maxey uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 13.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
Cunningham kicks to LeVert. And again, Detroit turns it over.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Averaging about 15 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Embiid, no good.
And give the defense credit, he was met at the rim.
Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Here's Maxey. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Cunningham's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 14. Inside, there's Watford. And slammed dunk by Watford.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the 76ers with some changes. Oubre is checked in for Trendon Watford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Paul George. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duran. Paul Reed comes in for Harris. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. And that one is off. Good D by Johnson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Reed. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Grimes passes to Oubre. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems.
The 76ers trail by 16. Embiid with the screen on Thompson. From deep, Maxey. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry comes in for Maxey.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Thompson with it. He's got 13. Here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. DJ Edgecombe picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Here's Gordon. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Robinson left side. Thompson outside. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Ivy passes to Thompson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Robinson misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And how about the force used by Drummond on that one, wrapping the play up with a big putback slam.
Thompson kicks to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Edgecombe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Drummond. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A tenacious rebounder. Drummond's brute strength and long arms come in handy on the glass.
The Pistons making a change here. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Paul Reed. Karis LeVert's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jaden Ivey.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Oubre. To the middle. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Cunningham outside. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Detroit.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Come on, put your hands together one more time for your 76ers youth dance team.
The first free throw is good.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
So he gets them both.
We don't say this often about rookies like VJ Edgecombe, but he is known for his defense. Plays with incredible passion. VJ has such a bright future.
Sasser gets the bucket.
3 points.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons lead by 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for the Pistons.
Sasser hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
From 11 feet away, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
4th personal foul.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
At the line for your Sixers, Kelly.
And both free throws, good for Oubre. Pistons leading by 11. Here's Ivy, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Kelly Oubre.
An absolute juggernaut on the drive. Once Ivy gets a step on the D, you're about to be compromised.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. He had a nice open look right there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Harris outside. To the paint. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Odd pass to Oubre. Into the ball out of bounds. Maxey touched it last.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Maxey. Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Drummond with a screen on Ivy. And it's Drummond missing. Pistons leading by 13. Edgecombe with the steal. Kicks it out to Maxey. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Stewart a screen. Down low. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Sasser. Inside. And Stewart gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Now it's the lineup for your 76ers.
Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And he banks in the layup.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
The assist goes to
that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And here are the 76ers now. 15-point game. Pass to Oubre. Now Edgecombe. Back to Oubre. A three-pointer off the mark. Left side, Harris. Now here's Ivy. And he makes good on the layup. Ivy's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. He lays it in.
Dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Karis LeVert comes in for Ivy. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Embiid. Now McCain. Oubre for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Out to Harris. The 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And Embiid with the block. Edgecombe with the steal. Only one man back on D. And the jam by Oubre.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising. He goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Tyrese Maxey. Allie, what's his status?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Got a piece of it, and he stays with it. Embiid in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Cunningham in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oubre, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Cunningham's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Embiid. The shot is good.
Big game. His confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let it roll.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Philadelphia. Trendon Watford's checked in for Kelly Oubre. George comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Edgecombe. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. No good.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass. Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Embiid against Duren. Puts it up from 7.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Sixers.
And Embiid drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Cunningham.
Gets some stuff in there by Cade.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Pistons.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. They trail by 16. George looking over the floor. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. And he hits from 17.
Don't forget about PG's in-between game. It's more than just solid.
Ball's knocked loose. George with the steal. Philadelphia grabs it. Does not go. Pistons lead by 14. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Sixers ball.
And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pistons.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and it definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. Guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude and really backed it up.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jalen Duren.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Embiid fires. Oh, the nice little jump block. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation.